Shall we begin? Shall we begin? It's so much that I want to say. It's so much that I don't want to say at the same time. Throughout the years, I said a lot. And my mouth, this mouth right here, it gets me in trouble. I say the things that other people don't have the balls to say. And then throughout the years, when you see other people that mimicked my personality, you got to understand, those are the plants. Those are the plants. The ones that get on this platform and say the things that they ain't supposed to say, and they still elevate and be selected to go to bigger platforms. Donald Trump made it clear, very, very clear, that the people in power, they know absolutely what's going on. Who's behind those drones? Where they coming from?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey and ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people. And they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
Will you shoot them down?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Basically saying that we're being lied to. And you know what? Me. See, I got to speak for me. Because everybody else don't pay attention to the same things that I pay attention to. Me personally, I'm tired of feeling lied to. I'm feeling really unappreciated. I don't know how much more I can take from this lying ass establishment. When you tell one lie, it leads to another. So I always looked at myself for the last 35 years as a grown man. It's okay to tell me the truth, especially when the things that's going on in this world is going to affect me and you. Don't treat me like a child. The rumors that we're hearing, there's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of rumors, and the rumors behind those drones, the orbs that's in the sky, the UFOs, the rumors behind them are very, very scary. Very scary.
Bianca, so many questions about this, and after calls for answers about these many recent drone sightings from elected officials at every level, multiple federal agencies issued a joint statement. This comes as the mayor of Belleville, New Jersey here is raising a new security concern. There have been hundreds of drone sightings here in New Jersey since last month, from regular-sized hobby-type drones to much larger objects, even some flying in formation. Many have been reportedly seen flying at low altitudes near homes, sensitive areas, restricted areas, even military installations. Both New Jersey State Police as well as military personnel on duty reported seeing the drones too close for comfort. Now in a joint statement, DHS, the FBI, FAA, and Department of Defense say people are seeing a combination of private drones, law enforcement, and legal commercial drones, as well as other aircraft like planes and helicopters. They said there is no safety threat. Belleville, New Jersey Mayor Michael Mellon spoke with Kurt and Rosanna this morning on Good Day New York and is raising a new concern. Here's what he had to say.
I think it's comforting because it's probably us listening and watching. We also know that we have drones that are flying in a grid-like pattern. In my opinion, they're looking for something. What might they be looking for? Well, potentially, we're aware of a threat that came in through Port Newark. Maybe that's radioactive material. There was and there is an alert that's out right now that radioactive material in New Jersey has gone missing on December 2nd. It was a shipment. It arrived at its destination. The container was damaged and it was empty. So
Okay,
potentially...
wait. Now, the Department of Defense did confirm that a shipment was, in fact, missing. Now, this afternoon, the House Intelligence Committee is going to hold a closed-door security briefing, a classified briefing. New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer is a member of that committee. He's been speaking out and calling for a full disclosure. We'll be watching that closely and see what happens. We're live in Belleville. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox.
What does it say about an establishment that goes out their way to lie to the people? I mean, you're lying to us. You're taking our tax money and sending it overseas and sponsoring wars that we don't want to sponsor. And then on top of that, we'll get to the missing children in a whole nother video. See, that's a whole nother video, right? But the final, slap in the face to us, the public, is that there's people like me that want to be forgiven for a crime that was committed maybe 30 years ago so that we could get a gun license and we can walk around feeling protected in the land of the thief. I mean, the home of the slave, or better yet, in 2024, 2025, in the land of the border jumper, where the illegals come into this land and do anything that they want. And when by the time the police get to the crime scene, well, they're just picking up the body. Are you not entertained? No, I'm not entertained no more. I'm sorry, but the celebrity gossip ain't gonna supersede me hearing about orbs being in the sky. The celebrity gossip is not gonna distract me. All the Jay-Z and the Diddy in the world is not going to distract me from the fact that we're hearing of wars and rumors of wars, and there's good possibilities that these drones are scanning for nuclear warheads that might have entered America. In the New York, Jersey area, do you people understand that if a nuclear warhead goes off, it's over? Some of y'all need to go watch videos on YouTube that break down. I don't even think y'all understand. Y'all need to watch videos that break down exactly what happens. Even if you lived, you're going to beg for death. Don't nobody want to live on a radiated planet? Don't nobody want to live on a radiated planet where your body is microwaved? I'm taking it personal. Very, very personal that we being lied to. I personally don't like it. And I'm not going to even lie to y'all. There's a big part of me that want to get away from topics like this. And be like the other YouTubers that's getting paid their full checks and eating, because every time I open up my mouth, I'm watching my checks go down. And it's even to the point to where that the people that try to sponsor the war and send me money through the super chat, they're not letting it go through. What I'm going to say to y'all is, it's just simple. Some things we have no control over because we're not unified. Some things we have all the control in the world over if we get unified. We're not. So with that being said, the only thing that you can do is understand that you are living in the signs of the times, right? I said this before and I'm going to say this again. When the ancestors come back, And the ancestors might just be Jesus, the prophet of Nazareth in Galilee, the messenger of God. When he comes back, when the ancestors come back, because everybody's waiting for somebody to come back, trust me when I tell you that they will recognize the righteousness in you. There's a mark of the beast, and there is a mark, the prostration mark of the righteous, that your ancestors will be looking for. And see, what you don't understand is no makeup in the world is going to get you into paradise. No makeup in the world is going to get you into the promised land. They will recognize you by your glow. They will recognize you, Leroy. All them years you've been living on this earth. You've been searching for the master. You've been trying to figure out what is your purpose of life. See, life is like a movie. It's like a book. And you the star in your own movie. You get your own free will to make your own free choices to write this book. Your book is your masterpiece. See, it's not really about rich and poor. Are you rich in your deeds? Your good deeds? Your bad deeds? They say on the day of judgment, you will be given your book of deeds in your right hand or your left hand, depending on what hand you receive your book of deeds. May God be with you. Life is a test. We are only here temporary. All we can do is live out our last days, being captives on this earth, until God free us of this poverty and pain. Most of us robbing Peter to pay Paul. A lot of us is a paycheck or two away from being homeless. But we consistently watch the powers that be take money and take care of everybody else but us. How Michael Jackson said, all I really want to say is they don't really care about us. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. They don't care about us. We don't care about us. We in trouble. No man knows the hour, but they can damn sure create the hour. And when the time comes, and let's just say the tsunamis wash over this earth, or the earthquakes crack open this earth, or World War III causes destruction to this earth. Death comes like a thief in the night. And when those catastrophic events happen while you sleep at nighttime, when you wake up in the afterlife, which then of the favors of your Lord will you deny? When God raises you out of your sleep from your resting place, aka the grave, will you be able to tell him that you fulfilled everything on this earth that he wanted you to fulfill through righteous steps? Or will you die in a state of disbelief and find yourself in God's courtroom, guilty of all charges? Pray, repent, fast, feed the poor, live life as if you're on the run, and stay dangerous at the same time, because evil never takes a day off. So the righteous can't take the umbrella of God off neither. I'm out.